all the evidence is showing that like it's in a category of its own. Like Frank said, back when he started consuming it, he was looking at magazines. Now, kids have phones at God knows what age. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like I think some kids get smartphones,
5, 6 years
supercomputers,
old.
5, 6 years old, and all they have to do is type in a few things, and they have access to view more naked women.
Hmm.
Our brains are have evolved to be used to seeing so more than you could see in a lifetime in 1 hour, and not only just naked women, but people having sex, right? So that's why I mentioned, and I truly believe this in the intro. This is one of the biggest problems that men are facing, both collectively and then on a personal level, is because there's not much we know about it, and it's a lot more powerful than most people really realize. So
Yeah, and you're getting the young kids now. You mentioned that kids are getting phones at 5, 6, 7 years old, right? Walk through any restaurant, walk through any park, anywhere you go publicly, you're seeing kids just literally hypnotized and mesmerized by these things. Now, the average age of first exposure to pornography is 11. So you got a young developing brain there. Male brain full completion is somewhere between 25, 27 years old. So it's like 14, 15 years of just regular consumption, and what fires together wires together. So anybody that says that, man, they haven't had to sit on this side of a Zoom call with a young man that is in his early 20s and is struggling with erectile dysfunction, has no motivation, can't get out of his bed, doesn't clean his dishes, doesn't do anything in his apartment because his brain has been hijacked, doesn't understand how to, can't even look a woman in an eye and hold a conversation, because since the time that he was 10, 11, 12 years old, he's been sitting on the sideline as a spectator, consuming people, having sex. And it literally is warping minds, it's warping hearts, it's warping souls. So yeah, there's a lot.
And you just started touching on what my next question would be, and that would be like, so how does someone know it's a problem? So you started touching on it because you started listing off some of the symptoms that it causes. So like lack of motivation, not being able to feel confident having a conversation with someone of the opposite sex, or really anyone. I think it affects conversations with anyone in real life.
Yeah.
So like, how does someone know it's a problem? What are some of the symptoms that you'd be experiencing without knowing that it's a problem yet?
Yeah, well, here's the thing, man. Is I think most guys know that it is a problem. They know about how it makes them feel. And I'm not here to shame anybody about what you're doing once again, but what you're doing and participating in isn't the right thing. But yeah, lack of motivation, like PIED, like, do you have performance issues and you're in your 20s? Like, if that's the case, something is probably off there. Like, can you not hold a conversation? Can you not look a woman in the eyes? What's the first thought when you see a beautiful woman? Do you instantly begin to undress her in your mind and inject yourself somewhere into a fantasy with her? Yeah, that's what guys do. No, it's not. That's not what guys do. That's what guys that are addicted to pornography do. So yeah, there's a lot there, but I think most men know.